When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. If you want to be successful, you must respect one rule: never lie to yourself. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. No one can lie. No one can hide anything when he looks directly into someone's eyes. Don't be intimidated by other people's opinions. Only mediocrity is sure of itself, so take risks and do what you really want to do. When you find your path, you must not be afraid. You need to have sufficient courage to make mistakes. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. The more in harmony with yourself you are, the more joyful you are, and the more faithful you are. Faith is not to disconnect you from reality. It connects you to reality. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Life has a way of testing a person's will, either by having nothing happen at all, or by having everything happen at once. You drown not by falling into a river, but by staying submerged in it. The secret of life, though, is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times. When someone leaves, it's because someone else is about to arrive. Be brave. Take risks. Nothing can substitute experience. You are what you believe yourself to be. You will never be able to escape from your heart, so it's better to listen to what it has to say. The act of discovering who we are will force us to accept that we can go further than we think. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Don't give in to your fears. If you do, you won't be able to talk to your heart. People are capable at any time in their lives of doing what they dream of. The only thing that makes life possible is permanent, intolerable uncertainty, not knowing what comes next. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Don't listen to the malicious comments of those friends who, never taking any risks themselves, can only see other people's failures. To realize one's destiny is a person's only real obligation. When you repeat a mistake, it is not a mistake anymore. It is a decision. The strongest love is the love that can demonstrate its fragility. The more you want to get something done, the less you call it work. Love is an endless mystery, for it has nothing else to explain it. The world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, be one. Waiting is painful. Forgetting is painful. But not knowing which to do is the worst kind of suffering. The 2 worst strategic mistakes to make are acting prematurely and letting an opportunity slip. To avoid this, the warrior treats each situation as if it were unique and never resorts to formulae, recipes, or other people's opinions. A child can teach an adult 3 things: to be happy for no reason, to always be busy with something, and to know how to demand with all his might that which he desires. People are afraid to pursue their most important dreams because they feel that they don't deserve them or that they'll be unable to achieve them. You need to have sufficient courage to make mistakes. Disappointment, defeat, and despair are the tools God uses to show us the way. You will never be able to escape from your heart, so it's better to listen to what it has to say. The world is a great mirror. It reflects back to you what you are. If you are loving, if you are friendly, if you are helpful, the world will prove loving and friendly and helpful to you. The world is what you are. Nothing in the world is ever completely wrong. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. People are never satisfied. If they have a little, they want more. If they have a lot, they want still more. Once they have more, they wish they could be happy with little, but are incapable of making the slightest effort in that direction. The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. You are what you believe yourself to be. Don't allow your mind to tell your heart what to do. The mind gives up easily. Youth is happy because it has the capacity to see beauty. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Youth is the gift of nature, but age is a work of art. Youth comes but once in a lifetime. The youth is the hope of our future. Youth is the joy, the little bird that has broken out of the eggs and is eagerly waiting to spread out its wings in the open sky of freedom and hope. Youth is a dream, a form of chemical madness. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. Youth is wasted on the young. In youth we learn, in age we understand. Youth is the time to go flashing from one end of the world to the other, both in mind and body. The young do not know enough to be prudent, and therefore they attempt the impossible and achieve it, generation after generation. The greatest glory of a free-born people is to transmit that freedom to their children. The youth need to be enabled to become job generators from job seekers. Youth is when you're allowed to stay up late on New Year's Eve. Middle age is when you're forced to. Youth is the period in which a man can be hopeless. The end of every episode is the end of the world. But the power of hoping through everything, the knowledge that the soul survives its adventures, that great inspiration comes to the middle-aged. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. The secret of staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Youth is the best time to be rich and the best time to be poor. The foundation of every state is the education of its youth. Youth is about the only thing worth having, and that is about the only thing youth has. Youth is not a time of life, it is a state of mind. To be young is to be as one of the immortal gods. The young man knows the rules, but the old man knows the exceptions. Youth is when you're allowed to believe in love at first sight. Middle age is when you don't have the time.